picture, like, you see this when you enter the room, except the flower vase. It's like, even if you slumped over, like, you can see a big, giant-ass knife. It's not giant, though. It's kind of normal size, but still, it's a knife in his chest. Alright, mess. Wrong one. So what is odd about that one? Yeah, so Juan, he was sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner. Slumped over. He was sitting there with his head tilted forward and eyes closed. Really looked like he was sleeping. Even so, that was odd. When I saw him sitting like that, the thought that he was dead didn't cross my mind. To be honest, I thought he had just fainted or something, so I went to pour him some juice. I realized that he was dead. That was when I knocked over the flower vase. Wrong one. Yeah, I know about this. Okay, skipping. That's something that is odd. Not that. Yeah, this is the crime photo. I don't really know. Yeah. That's the problem with some puzzle games. When I'm just stuck, I want to continue because of streaming, but I do not have a clue. Apparently, Phoenix thinks that seeing him killed over is odd, or at least that he looks like he's sleeping. But that's just the thing. What is the odd thing about this picture? Juice comes afterwards if we're following this timeline right. The vase comes more or less in the same time. The guitar case doesn't have anything to do with the pouring juice. So that means it's only Corrida that is there. I can understand if he's strangled, you don't know when they're dead. I can understand that. I've never seen that. I do not want to see that. But it's the knife that is like, it's poking out on the picture there. It's just, why isn't that the thing? I never even surprised when I walked into the room and saw it in a state. And Juan was sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner. Tired looking here as well. Nope. That's the guide map. That's the juice. Like, we cannot talk about the button, because that's more or less like why she did this. You know what? I am weak-hearted or weak-minded, depending on. So it works, so my internet is slow. That looked like a 3D game. Okay, that's something for another time. Don't mind me. Okay, so we are the third one, the trial. So it might just be something that is too freaking obvious for me to even notice, but okay, let's just do this. When I found the body, when I first saw him, I really thought he had faint. No, hate. Here, when I found the dead body, present the crime photo on statement 4, 5, or 6. So I was right. It was just the wrong one. It is not the one where he's tired looking. It is. Yeah, so I was right, just the wrong one. That's it. The problem also is that I don't want to try too much because I go to game over directly. So you honestly didn't think he was dead when you found him? No, not at all. Even though this is what you saw when you discovered the body. Yeah, a giant knife. She forgot about the knife! How do you forget about the knife? What is the meaning of this? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? There's a knife sticking straight out of Mr. Koreeda's chest. Anyone who saw this scene would have immediately thought there was a dead man. Oh, she's just digging her own grave. I doubt a single person in the world would mistake this for someone who fainted. If it was in the back, then sure, and you see the front, then okay. Well, that depends on if you see a lot of blood. That is also like a big warning sign. And then nonchalantly going for something to drink. Your opinion is what? Listen, your testimony just now, it was all one giant lie. And there goes how much more money? Like, you say no. I don't really know. I was just thinking about how money is the difference between British and Swedish values, if we say so. But I don't really remember. Because I think, like, glasses in Sweden is from 1,600 to 2,000. About. So she might be up to at least 10,000 Swedish kronor in just glasses. Oh, well, that depends on. They're apparently just breaking because of the wind, so it might just be the cheapest glasses ever. Okay, so she thought he had fainted. I believe she's about to faint. It looks like the defense has somehow brought the ugly truth to light. The defendant, Mr. Matt Engard, is not guilty after all. That's impossible. You're wrong. Miss Anderson, try to have some composure. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, I tell you. It was Matt, I swear it. He's the one who killed Juan. You were the one who refused to testify. And your reason for not doing so was that you might end up incriminating yourself. That's because she still wants to know about the suicide that happened years ago. Miss Anderson, I'll give you one last chance. Luckily, it's not my turn to have one last chance. What exactly are you hiding that may incriminate? I refuse to testify. You still refuse to testify? Well, no, she cannot do that. But then there is no need for this court to continue any further. Mr. Maddengard's innocence has been clearly demonstrated. I do not want really to actually believe something like that, because I know we haven't really found anything that is wrong with it. Usually the real killer confesses his or her guilt. Now that I think about it, this is the first time someone has it. Yep. Like, she was just there, I mean. Like, it is exactly as I said about her picture. There's something more behind Matt and Guard, and I believe it was that card she's holding. She doesn't remember when she got it. And what I understand about shock, especially like that, is that you actually lock out a lot of what's happening. If she actually took the card, that is more or less not a surprise, something surprising that she actually forgets about it. Well, now then, I would like to hand down my verdict for Mr. Madden Guard. Yeah, as I said, he doesn't want to lose, he doesn't want to win, he just wants the truth. And there is still a load of puzzles to fix. You're on. The prosecution feels that it would be premature to pass down a verdict at this time. What? The reason is quite simple. The witness has yet to speak the absolute real truth. Yeah, that's exactly what he wants. Nothing more than the truth. The absolute truth. What are you? Witness. Don't you understand? I don't know who planted this silly idea in your head. As long as you protect yourself through your silence, Guard will go free. And in his place, you will become the guilty party. Wait, why don't she believe him? What? If I spoke, I would be all over. Matt would never be declared guilty. Well, she has lost. Just look at her. Can't speak about it. Yeah, she's too scared. Yeah, this is Francis. No, that's not Francis. That's her true face. Don't you remember? Andrews lives by gripping tightly onto the words of another, because he doesn't have the strength to believe in himself. Right now, Andrews is... Yesterday, she was tossed a lifesaver by Mr. Karma. Don't say a word, no matter what happens. If you do, Guard will be with you. Andrews undyingly believes in those words right now, and is clinging onto them. Yeah, like, I feel sorry for her for just more or less being like that a bit. Like, as long as someone tells something that this might still be a lie in some way, she just clings to it because she has nothing else to cling to. Miss Andrews has to be the killer, right? All we have to do now is get her not guilty. That's my only option. Not me, I'm begging you. Please believe me. I didn't kill Juan. Oh. I'm not joking. I like, even if she was the murderer, like the way, first of all, being the murderer and also be like that, like, personality wise, like I feel sorry for her. Yes, the court can't continue on like this. Therefore, I'd like to hear what you intend to do. What am I supposed to say? Right, I suggest you think very carefully about this. Think about what this witness did and what she did not do. Think about who is the real mastermind behind this crime. Okay, yeah, I love this statement. There's no one else it could be except the woman crying over there. Yeah, like the statement of that is just bad. Come on. Come now. What will you do? What kind of man are you? Force her to testify. Oh, why not? I have to win a complete acquittal today. There is no way around that. I can't bring myself to do it like this. Not only when she's making a face like that. So, if we now say that it is the killer, just to have someone here, that he did that, it might have been Engard sending the killer to kill Corrida, but she did something that blamed on Engard, and that is why the killer wants us to do it by today, because if we don't do it by today, we might find the true killer, which is still the killer or Matt Engard. And that is why he wants it by one day, because then the only one that can be in the way is her. I don't know if that makes sense, but for me it made sense. I don't know how. Miss Andrews, I would like to know what you are really hiding. Everything, apparently. Mr. Wright, are you sure you know what you're doing? Sure. Gar would get an acquittal, but in his place, he would be found guilty. Is this how you really want to end this trial then? She doesn't trust us at all. She doesn't trust anyone at all right now. That is enough. I commend you for trying, Mr. Edgeworth. However, it is clear that the defense theory is the truth. Say something then. Well, if you have something to say, then say so. Well, what a shame. I had hoped things wouldn't come to this, however. What is it, Miss Edgeworth? Miss Andrews, since you absolutely refuse to testify, it falls on my shoulders to disclose this to the court. The whole thing that she doesn't want no one to know, but we already know what's about. Mr. Edgeworth! This witness, how should I put it? She has an illness. What? Because of this illness, she has tried to commit suicide in the past. Yeah. Please just stop. No matter how much you want to hide it, it's no use. I have the evidence right here. That's the second part of the suicide report. The attempted suicide report. First one was the real one, and the second was the attempt. Well, what would you do now? You know what I'm about to do, don't you? I do love like how he's actually trying to just blackmail the witness right now. Not in a really bad way, but still blackmailing. Like, sure, there is not really a good way to blackmail anybody, but it's better than just like having incriminating things. This is just like things that people would know if they knew her or something like that, but she just wants it to be hidden. True nature of the pitiful woman known as Adrian Andrews. Secret of her dependent nature. Having other people know about it scares her more than anything else in the world. Yeah, because she's grabbing it onto one person and doesn't let go of that. But if people know about that, they will try to fool her, and then when that happens, it just goes down for her. I beg you, if people find out, I'll... If you're going to say what you said, that is of no concern to me. He is so cold right now. Ooh. However, before you die, I will pull the truth with still breathing lips. My god, he just gone dark-sided here right now. Holy shit. So will you tell the court yourself or shall I? Either is fine with me. No, I'll talk, but please help me. Well, it's technically there to help. Well, technically it's there to make sure that my party will be declared guilty. In technical terms. He wants the truth, but in technical terms, yes. But he also is there to help you, so just try and trust him. Nothing matters anymore. Yeah, I think she is just completely broken. When I saw him, I really thought he had fainted, honestly. When I realized he was dead, that was when I formulated my plan. Just to make sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room. Then stabbed Juan's dead body with a knife. Ripped off the button. When I finished and was returning to Matt's room, I had a bit of an inconvenience. That's why I ended up using the Nickel Summer's costume. Convenience? What inconvenience? Stab the body with a knife. Why would you do that? Isn't obvious. Pin the blame on a certain person. A certain cowardly man. What do you mean by all this? It might take this court a little while to understand, but what? This is the truth. The real killer is Matt. A scumbag of a man I'll never forgive him for what? He's trying to escape his guilt again, just like last time. Hold on here. Hold on. I just need to check that I've actually through here. Yeah, Juan Corrida. She worked for Juan Corrida. So what has Matt and Guard done? However, he did not do it with murder in mind. He did it with the intent of framing Matt and Guard for the murder. And this is her crime. It's still a crime, but it's less of a crime, I think. I'm not really good at laws and stuff like that, so I might just ask my father later. He knows mostly what like the difference is. Perhaps not like for each year or for each stuff that happened, but he at least knows that it's bigger or less or stuff like that. What is possible? I mean, wasn't Mr. Andrew supposed to be the real murderer? Perhaps in your mind, apparently not in everyone else, not even in hers. Mr. Wright, please get over your shock and commence the cross-examination. Yeah, let me do it. Like, I'm gonna, like, just be careful with her. Like, Jesus, she's more broken than all her glasses she had. Okay, so let's just say this. You could tell from the state of the room was in that there must have been a fight. Are you telling the truth when you say that you did not know he was dead? He had a scarf tied around his neck. That scarf is part of the jamming ninja costume, so I didn't think anything about it was strange. His head was all tilted down. I couldn't see his face that well. Because each time I talk like her, it's very, very low. Or it's just me that's very, very far away. That's why I thought I'd wake him up and went to pour some juice. So that actually was the juice for him. That is the truth, and that's why it was so falsely before. Because you forgot the knife. The knife was never there. But why Matt and Guard? Wait! Did you actually find the note? And it was not because of Corrida, it was actually because of Matt? Ooh, that would be a plot twist. What is this plan you have? I knew right away the murder was Matt. I knew because Juan... He was going to expose Matt's weakest weak point in the world. So Matt did this to stop Juan and silence him for good. That's when I thought I should forge some evidence and pin this crime on Matt. So the forged piece of evidence were the knife and the button. The first thing that came to mind was to plant the knife. Okay. That was when you could get the knife correct. The knife Matt used at dinner had his fingerprints all over it. But if I used that, then the police would certainly turn their eyes towards him. Well, they certainly did. No joke there. I was napping with his costume on at the time. I slipped in, took the knife, and returned it to the scene of the crime. Okay. Then I stabbed Juan's dead body. Then stabbed him. Press this. So you were the one who stabbed the victim with that knife. Gives me goosebumps to think about it now, but a horrible thing I did. But at the time I couldn't control my own body. It moved on its own. That can be shock! Then, when I stabbed Juan's dead body, I suddenly realized something. If I used the button somehow, it would make Matt look even more suspect. So you thought to rip one of the buttons off and then plant it in Mr. Guard's tackle. Yes, that's what I had planned to do. But things never got that smoothly, do they? What Oh, right, inconvenience. We don't know what inconvenience was. There was a woman with a camera at the ready, loitering in the hallway. I'm a bit sad about this because apparently I checked the series just because I kind of like it. It's very fun to watch. Apparently they had changed out a lot of heart for his old body. I don't really... Mr. Butts. Larry Butts, that was the name. I'm a bit sad because of that. I don't know why. I just like that a lot, just having as it is. But apparently they changed out to Larry for some reason. I don't really know. I don't know why I needed to say that. I just... something that just came out of my mind with me. So. There's also a woman with a ray gun at the ready, pacing back and forth. I know what that is. And that's Miss Oldbag for you. Yep. Just doing work everywhere. I had already been caught and made it to a big scoop for a certain weekly tabloid once. So I couldn't really well go out looking like myself and get caught again. Yeah, at the same time, Lotta was the one that took the photo. In the series, it was actually Oldbag because she stole the camera as she did in the game. I think she did it in the game. Oh yeah, she did because of the tabloid she was talking about before. You were the one who prepared that costume, weren't you? Yes. Took it from Global Studios. Also put it in Juan's guitar case the day before the award ceremony. You did this in preparation for the press conference, correct? Yes. Juan wanted to wear that costume and hold a press conference. He was going to disclose Matt's big secret there. And what is this big secret? That... I don't know. Anyway, I thought that if I were to leave Juan's room in the Nickel Samurai costume, then people would think that Matt was the real murderer. I was very careful not to leave any fingerprints when I opened the guitar case. Absolutely did I not want anyone to know about the costume. Well, we know now, at least. I think we've heard enough. I just see it go to yellow each time I do something. I'm just gonna try and at least not to make people deaf here. So, after that, you went back to Mr. Engard's room and planted the button. Into Matt's hakama, yes. After that, I folded up the costume I was wearing and put it into a bag. Then I snuck it out of the hotel and got rid of it. My word! What does all this mean? Mr. Edgeworth, is it? Real criminal is Matt Engard. Yesterday that woman, prosecutor, sat me down for a talk. Yeah, she really loves to have her hands everywhere. Or whip. She said that I should, under no circumstances, confess what I've done. If I just kept quiet, then Matt would be found guilty for sure. I had no choice but to believe in her words. Wow, like, it doesn't feel like people are silent just to judge her. It's more or less like... What this witness has done is clearly unlawful. Well, however, as long as her testimony stands, we can certainly she's not the real killer. Wait, Your Honor, the defense still... Right? It's pointless. At this point in time, it's not possible to indict Miss Andrews on anything. True! Not true. Yes, exactly. There isn't a single piece of evidence that points to her as the murderer. Nope, there is actually nothing there. The cross-examination of this witness is over, and so is today's trial. You couldn't establish that the witness was the culprit. Please let it go, Mr. White. Yeah, we only have this day. Mr. Edgeworth, please place Miss Andrews under arrest for further questioning. Understood, you. The prosecution will arrange for her detention immediately. That is all. Court is adjourned for today. Wow, he just left quickly. Are we still standing around? He is at least standing around. I understand that. Today's trial is over. I didn't win an acquittal. Would you mind if I asked you something? Yeah, I think I know what he's asking about. Because I checked as I said, I checked the series. I did not go further than where I am in the game. But I noticed that Edgeworth actually wanted to take a look at the card. At least when she came forth, the card was in his sight. What is it? Before you... Why did I go to judge there again? Before you leave court today, I wonder if I might take a look at one thing. The card in your hand. It had my interest for quite some time now. What exactly is it? Oh, this. Mr. Wright also asked about this. Yeah, she has no idea where it came from. Although I didn't remember at the time you asked me about it, Mr. Wright. I remember just now. I found it in the room on that day. Yeah, that's what we saw. When we saw her doing the glass thing, there was some, like, card thing in the back. That day. Yes. Yeah, you see behind his shoulder, just underneath the H, there is some sort of card-looking thing there. I found this card when I discovered Juan's body. It was lying there right next to him. I found that card next to the victim's body. I suppose I must have unconsciously slipped into my pocket. Yeah, that is shock. But none of this card has any relevance to Juan's murder, right? I don't know, it's a shell. It depends on what it means. Might be a tarot card telling him that he will die someday, I don't know. I guess not, but it's still a strange card if you ask me. As far as a clue to this case... Oh yeah, he is just... Witness that card. Give it to me, hurry. Jeez. Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. The best thing is, she never hid it. She was standing there just flipping it around in her hand the whole time. So it doesn't even matter. Like, I didn't mean to. What is this all about? I have seen him so emotional before. This time, old bag is close. But that's about it. Oh, the microphone is very close to me sometimes. I'm gonna check something. If I have the microphone over here and do this. Okay, I do want... Oh yeah, that works. Woo! Okay. Yeah. Now the microphone is not, like, in the way for me. And it still is very loud. Okay, that's good. A bit more, just because for safety reasons. When will this... Ask him! It's not harder than to ask him. Oh, okay. But to be continued, apparently. Well, we can continue. I'm more or less done only half the stream anyway, so... Yeah, I want to save now when we have finished this off. Way! I don't know why. Like, I don't know if the... I'm gonna do it a bit closer and a bit there. Okay. Just for safety reasons. Just so I don't, like, hit it, but I feel like it was too close to me before. Okay, so the mic is very good. It's just I have no idea where to have it. Shall I have it far away and a load of sound, or should I have it very close and very low sound? That's the problem I have. She is just crying her brains out there. I can't take it anymore. Look, it will be alright. Everything may still work out. condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. So far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. That is true. And he won't because Mr. Engard hasn't been given a guilty sentence. Cheer up, we don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going. You're right. Mr. Maya is much more in pain than I am. Yes, that's right. So... Hey, you guys! Glad I caught you, pal. Mr. Scruffy Detective. I don't know why. It sounds so much better when Pearl. Oh, hi, by the way. It sounds so much better when Pearl says Scruffy Detective. In dub, Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book. Just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal. I'm kind of busy right now. Well, like, even though he just storms in, there is mostly a reason to why he always storms in. So, yeah, let's just check. Future? So, what are you going to do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? Oh, that! What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday. I guess it just means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Wow, from nowhere. Say what? You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. Gar's innocent all day, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to help you, pal. Got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all. Come on now, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things. Is that really a real sentence? Let's let... For me, it doesn't really work in a way. It's like just a double sentence there. Okay, by the way, what's your best dish? Oh, sorry. Wrong one. Okay, what's your best dish? Wrong one. Instant noodles, pal. Surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy food. I'm trying to think if I eat unhealthy, but to be honest, we eat a load of chicken lately. McDonald's was only last week, but before that was way before. We did eat pizza. But somehow it's like many people are talking about their weight, and my weight doesn't go up. I'm not even joking. Like, this is weird as heck. It was the first time I ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. I thought he'd say things like he didn't care if Mr. Andrews killed himself. That's horrible. Yeah, right. She's not technically there, so she doesn't know what's happening. Welcome to the stream. I do hope you enjoy it. I'm trying to check here, but I know my numbers might be so up to date sometimes that I don't know until people leave. Because of him doing that, we got the truth finally. Andrew's last testimony. I wonder if that was true. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in your testimony itself, but I still think there is something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would you want to... No. I mean, almost need to frame Mr. Guard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. Then, you're saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie per se, it just feels like there's more there than meets the eye. Yeah, to why she would that example, but yeah. Or that's what Edgewood would like us to believe. That's such a dirty... Even a woman prosecutor was better than that. I don't know if she's better at all. Speaking of Miss Moncana, Do you have any more information about on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? Yeah, how is she? Miss von Karman was shot today on the way to trial by a pistol pal. And in the series, it was a sniper. But she was going to be fine, right? I mean, Edward said she was in stable condition, but... Well, she was shot in the shoulder. She'll be okay and still hanging in there. She'll be done taking the bullet out. She's probably resting at the hospital. Which one? Well, are you going to visit her, pal? No, well, I was kind of thinking. Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? It looked like she was being tortured to death and not being able to do the trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal. Let's go and let her whip us, Miss Nick. Now I'm definitely not going. I love how Pearl is just like, yes, let her whip us. God. Oh, not that place. Not Hootie Clinic. Oh, don't say that we're going to meet up with a weird-ass guy there. Oh, let's... The name of the hospital. Oh, yeah, the Hootie Clinic. Chill down my spine. I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. We know exactly where that is. So, let's move then. Let's go to Hootie Clinic first of all, to be honest. I thought I'd come back to this place. What is this? Some voice like... yes. Are you here to visit a patient? Hi. Oh, wait a second. You're... yes. I'm the director of Hootie. Huh? Why are you still here? Yes. What is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes. I think I know which one this is. Edgeworth. Oh, he has been fooled as well. Oh, goddamn. Edgeworth. Yes, I'm Director Hootie. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes. What is it? Director. Francisca. How is Francisca von Karman? You don't need to worry. She's in good hands. Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes, and that thing, that surgery, well. You have my gratitude. Looks like Edgewood doesn't know about this director and his secret. He has been fooled as well. Oh, bloody hell. You look so pitiful, absolutely terrifying. Yes, I understand. Oh, yes. Up. Opponent was a gun after all. Oh. When I snuck upon on her real secret like, she would scream really loud. Yes. When I snuck up on her real secret like. I see. Ah, but you're really cute too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip. Boy, I cry like a baby. Yes, but I think I could get used to it. Hi there. Thank you for doing that. This is the only time I like you for having your whip out. Go back to your room. You're so mean, my frisky Friska. Okay, yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes, I want to say like 4 drops. Yeah, 4. I just had to check because I know it says 7 up there. Sometimes I do forget if it is before or after the I comes before B. If it is 4 or 5, 4 or 6. What are those tulips doing in your hand, right? What else do you think? Flowers. There was a shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. That's no big deal. This sort of things happen all the time. I even had my full intention of running the trial this morning. But that wouldn't have been too much for you. No need to act tough in front of us, you know. Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. so unyielding. One has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. By taking over the case, I find myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal. Yeah, he does not like that at all. Oh, oh yeah. This one Karma. He made a deal with Miss Andrews. Did you know? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict in this regard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify on court today. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't you have proof that it made such a deal? You're denying it. This looks like you were lucky, Miss Phoenix, right? If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over. All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime. That is not my problem. Whether she had tampered with the evidence or not, I've only one objective. Find and guard guilty of murder. And justify the means. Oh, I don't know why. I hate that word. Like, it doesn't matter who you hear it from. It's always someone that is so stuck up. Like, example again with the Zero Escape game when I went through. The whole reason they had this thing going on, or the first one. In the first game, apparently, you were going through a game. Like, literally. It's like doing a Saw game, except for less brutally and more puzzle thing, like escape room. But you realized that there was another game before that you learned about. And the reason for that game, which is still very dangerous and illegal and everything, is because the end justified the means. I hate that. This one counts. Agent Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then the guard will be found guilty. And what does that have to do with me? Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. That still has nothing to do with me. It's just a wee oof. Okay, so let's just check here. Edgeworth were harsh. She is, I would say, brutal. I think the visit hours here are over. So if you don't excuse me, go back to bed. What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off? Probably because she thinks that I had the advantage in that argument. Ooh. Are you pissed at me or her? Today's trial happened today at the trilogy. That was not like you at all. I mean, you knew about Miss Adrian's condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but you go that far. But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, the courtroom is a garden of judgment. I'm putting myself on the line when I stand here. That's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. Okay, so about the card, you never told us about that? You're really angry in court. That's rare of you. Yeah, he just blabbed upon this. But at the same time, like, no person have heard about that before, then who knows what it is? What in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, this is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigation team has existed for a number of years, but a few know of it. I understand. The task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelley the Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer. An assassin. The best at it. Assassin. Okay, so you don't react to him saying Shelly the killer. Why did you not react to that, Phoenix? So who is this Shelly the killer? Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins. Long-standing? The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is the professional name. The third of the Shelly is the professional name of the third heir to the killer name. So because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with a shell on them. He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Why would he do something like that? I think it has a part of his duty, his client. Duty? If he leaves a card, then his client can be assured it was he who killed him. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his client. See, the killer values trust between his client and himself above else. It seems this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. Yeah, that's exactly why he kidnapped someone. So, do you think this assassin, think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that. The discovery of the card basically confirms it. Wouldn't you agree? Maya's situation. I noticed something at the trial. You are behaving in a very strange manner. Something the matter. You can tell him. He's not a cop! Yes, I should tell him. Maya, she has been kidnapped. Kidnapped. What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. See, I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue as soon as possible and resolve this issue by tomorrow. Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edward is going to... Stop trying to console me, Edward. I don't need your help. Mr. Nick, there's no way you can find him. You don't have even a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. You have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right. You need to know something. Juan Corrida was killed by Shelly the Killer. The client who ordered the job is Matt and Guard. Your own client. Okay, please stop. I can't listen to you, and I can't believe that. See. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this. What is this? What is it? The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only. We're looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly the Killer. Why hasn't he still on this, like... Yeah, like... Like, he hasn't understand that the thing with the acquittal thing is from the killer. And his name is Shelly the Killer, so... Why isn't he shot yet? You take this with you to the hotel. I'm sure they will let you. Thank you! A letter of introduction. Nice! In any case, you must attend to the preparation of Maya's rescue. We'll meet again. If anything we should happen. Now if you'll excuse me. I like him anyway. Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. Guard hired an assassin? No way. I mean, he doesn't have a cycle. No. We asked him, did he kill Mr. Corrida? He never did. But he could have hired someone to do it. That's a difference. In a way, it's not difference as in the rule of perhaps the judgment, but it is still a difference. Totally lost the thread of what I was going for there. All I ask you... I did not click that away. Oh, we are Maya now. I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I guess he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court. That is... Like, that's sure. Because he does actually just bluff a lot. But that feels so down pushing in a way when she says that. So yeah. Anyway, let's hurry and try the card trick with this card I just found. Sounds like it got a door open. Okay, time to take a look around. I have a feeling I'm still in the hotel somewhere. Where am I? Oh, there is a cat door or a dog door. What a satellite dish inside? Why is there a satellite dish inside? Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. Now I should be looking for clues. Woo! That way I can show them to Sis. Maybe get out of here. Okay, well, first of all, this piques my interest. What is this? Oh, hello! Look at that! That it impacts! There's a framed picture sitting on the coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. Kinda pretty. That's impact. Look at something written here. Let's see. I think it says, with love, Celeste Impacts. I just say impacts just because that's the only thing I remember of her name. Bet this could be a clue. No shit, it's a clue. Teddy bear here. That's weird. Figurine doing it on a sofa in a place like this. I think it is a bear. Oh no shit, Sherlock. It's a bear. Got a lot of cuts and slits. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something. This? Okay. Sure, puzzle apparently. Doggy door. Locked. Of course. Doesn't look like I can use the door to open this door. Little hole at the bottom of the door. If I only was a little skinnier. Maybe be able to crawl through there. That fish? What is this thing? Another 10, I guess. This is VCR. There are a lot of electronic gadgets here. What is an antenna doing here? Oh, this will simply not do. I cannot have you wandering around. Yeah, the killer, Mr. Shelley. Like, he looks weird. What is the deal with the stitches in the middle of your face? That your Mr. Riot is truly concerned about. Is? For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help. Dead men tell no tales. It's how the saying goes, correct? You're an assassin, of course you should probably know about that. I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting I am an assassin. No way, you are lying. I mean, an assassin? Well, people are not always who they appear to be. Okay. Oh, I'm back here. Mr. Nick. Oh, yes, first, I just contemplated thoughts about Maya's situation. So, while he thinks about Maya, we become more or less Maya for a moment. Mr. Edwards has left. Yes, for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. Engard. I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going. Okay, let's go. Okay, so let's go to either Scruffy Detective, Detention Center. I think they put Miss Andrews here as well, but I don't think they have her. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the. You Mr. Wright, you say? Oh yeah, there's a message here. Message? It's from Matt and Gar. What did he write? Is it something really important? Don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer, dude, got something really important to tell you. Why do you feel uneasy of all this? Oh, Mr. Right. actually, I have a favor to ask you. Have this cat named Shu. He didn't put out a lot of food when he left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. Do you think you could stop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright? This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed this cat. Always feed the cat. I've actually taken care of our neighbor's cat for about a month. They're away in Thailand around Christmas. So we took care of the hens and the kittens. Like, not kittens, the cats. Those cats are so cuddly. It's not even a joke. Oh, no, I'm serious. Me and my sister went down, fed the cat, and one of them just followed us, and we just go back, trying to tell the cat, our dog is outside. It will probably chase you if you get into our, like, enclosure. And we actually pet our dog and shows the cat, here is our dog, it will chase you. And the cat goes directly after the dog. It wants to say hi to our dog. And when our dog sees the cat jump over, he runs through the cat, and the cat just wakes up. U-turn and jumps over again. Like, I like those cats. Like, they just love being around here. It's so fun sometimes. Hey, hurry up with that. Well, yeah, fast with the victims list around. You got to be kidding us. About 100 people here. Meet and Nick. Oh, that's a weird ass name, Shu. Here's my cat, Shu. Why did you name it that? Like, I cannot even think of a joke of why you could actually name it Shu. Like, I think that when I was a kid, I and my neighbor, I haven't actually talked to him for a long time. Don't know why, but probably just grew apart or something. But they got kittens one time, and we actually named one Cafe and Latte. Because one was very dark and one was very, like, chocolate fudge-like. And for example, our neighbors up there, then the one that we did not feed the cat, did not need to feed the cat, has a cat that is called Ferdinand. That's normal names, at least. Like, Shoo in a way, not, yeah. At the same time, Ferdinand is actually a female cat, so yeah. Actually, Bert, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. They have given up. They have totally given up. Let's go here then. Somewhere around from here. All right, Mr. Nick. Let's look for clues. We have to find Mystic Maya. Of course it's her. This old bag. Don't you devour my name and turn into a gasp, you spiky-headed pitterfogger. What is a pitterfogger? I'm a bit afraid to know. Because of you, I've been made to look like a bad guy again, although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. Yes, I'm not gonna do a sound because I cannot even... Did you faint? Keep your hands off me! This helmet is airtight, no air gets in and no air gets out. Why do you keep putting... Yeah, I would wonder the same. That would probably kill you like a... I don't know what. But you think you can get me to move with silly questions? You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by. This... Yo! We have this. Maybe I should show her the letter I got. So, if you would look at... What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Let me guess. It's because it is from Edgy Boy? Yep. That's her perfume. Perfume de Amor I smell. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that sounds a bit scary. Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Did he know that she would be standing in my way, or is that just her way of reading? Yours truly. That man's good at flattery. Fine. But only because Edgy Poo said so, you understand? Okay. I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. If you do anything bad, and I won't let you out of the hook. Looks like he has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth. That may be, but you know nothing going to come off. That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared. Ow. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. Wait, shit! Did the Pearl just slap you? Oh. So anyway, let's continue. Yeah, let's somehow forget about the handprint right on my face. Welcome back? Yeah, what now? And one little thing before I forget. You can't go into Engard's room today. Why? The police main investigation team is going to be there all day, you hear? Okay, so investigate the killer. So it's that probably the special forces types. So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag. When do I ever not face Wendy Oldbag? Living room. Alright, living room. Engard's mansion? You shitting me? It's dark. I'll go and turn on a light. I'm going to turn on a light. Okay. Just because of what we saw before, that door to the right, doesn't that seem a bit like... like something we have seen before? Does it pique your memory? By the way, he has the heads of the heroes up there. No, not only the heroes, I think he has the evil magistrate as well. The Steel Samurai and... what's the name of the Pink Princess? Probably. And speaking of Hazard, in a way, we're not talking technically about Hazard, but I want just to talk about it. That must be dangerous to have it above there. Wow, like, okay. This is what a star's house looked like. Must be nice to be rich. Yeah, this is Markiplier's house. I just not needed to more or less say something like that, but they are more or less, how can we say, filmed every corner of the house, I believe. So it's actually kind of normal, I can say. It's nothing like this. The only reason I would ever have a house like this is if it had some sort of purpose. Like a room this big, it would be for a lot of people. And the motorcycle would be Kutta. Shoo! Oh, there's a cat here. Oh yeah, this is Shoo. Oh, I guess this is Shoo. Oh, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shoo. Yeah, hello. Cat seems to like pearls. Technically, who doesn't like pearls? Pardon me. Hi, you bastard of a freak. May I help you with something, Mr... Oh, we're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. Engard's lawyer. The master. Then you must be Mr. Right. Wait, hold on. Why would Engard want me to go here? If he had... like, okay, let's just take it like this. He is here just because he wants to hide. He doesn't have a body. But still, if he knew that the killer would be here and actually fed the cat, then why, like... is he here because he doesn't want to go to jail because he technically did actually call upon the murder? The assassination, but just to more or less peek us to this guy. Yes. It's a pleasure to meet you, wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe. Hold on here. Hold on here. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. I have heard, like, I thought I have heard this name before. I just had to search it up. And as it says, it is a name of a sorry, it is in Sweden. What is it? Yeah, like a unknown person in United States or other English-speaking countries. So that is more or less people that doesn't want to tell their name, says John Doe. Yes. Somehow it just got to me and I had to search it up and I was right. That is just a fake name. Nice to meet you. So, Mattinger, you must know all sorts of things about Mattinger, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affair. Or his verbs that just comes up like nothing. Oh, typically but-like, as it were. So, John Doe or Show? Mr. Doe, how long have you been served as this resident? Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year. And anything else? No, not especially. I would have thought Mr. Guard would be kind of had a maid over a butler. I can understand the point of that, in a way. But now that I think of it, like, they're like, I don't know if I've heard or if it's somewhere like something like with people that males always want to have a maid. But that's just a thing, doesn't women want to have a servant then instead? That's just something that came to my thought because of I don't know what. It is my duty to take care. Master's rather fancy. And anything else? No, apparently not. Sorry for that. Wow, that was a wide one. Ooh. Well, I guess I don't need a piece of scrap paper anymore. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. Probably get going ourselves. Ah, so young and yet already so accomplished a master of law. There's a lot to be proud of in being a butler. Yeah, just actually women want to have a butler instead of a maid then. If guys want to have a maid. I don't know. That just came to my thought. Everything. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Oh, you don't say? You don't say. No, if you excuse me. Okay, let's check around the place first. There's a small door at the bottom of this big door, Mr. Nick. I bet it's for Mr. Ingard's cat to use. Ah, you mean Hugh. Door, it's locked tight. Well, I guess it's to keep nosy people from me, like, entering it. Pearls? I think you have found your duty. No, like, I think she would fit, but still. Are there masks there? Yep. In the middle is the Steel Summer. Next to that is the Pink Princess and the Evil Magic. They fought many battles against the backdrop of near-old Tokyo. Wow, you really know a lot about Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick. Comes from the case. I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid. I wouldn't cry, like, I'm childish of myself. A giant bicycle is flying through the air. Why are you looking like that? That bicycle, Pearl, is one where you don't have to pedal and it moves on its own. Really? Wow. But sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly. Oh, that's too bad. Very bad. Flying motorcycle. Oh, heck yeah, I would buy that. Ooh, there's a giant cooking heart there. Giant cooking heart is here. Actually, a fire. Cooking heart. How are they different, Mr. Nick? No, I've never actually seen a heart before. Come to think of it. Did you come to visit Fame Manor then? I show you one when you do. Thank you for that. Thank you for the invitation. I don't think there is so much more here, to be honest. So let's just move on, people. Okay.